All right. Good evening. I am going to kind of talk about um, something that may make things easy when you don't know what to do when a client comes up. Every client, many of them, a lot of times don't even know what plan they're on. And you're not sure when you're new where to take them. And this is going to be your track if you can memorize this acronym. But I'm going to show you that something I think can help you. Every person that we talk to, we need to document that they're giving us permission because we're not allowed to cold call. They're supposed to approach us. If they call us before we do a presentation, whether they're coming in Walmart or you're going out to see them, there's a couple of key things. And this will allow me to help you to know what plan to present to them. A lot of times they don't have their Medicare number. If they don't, I would just need their social. So the first thing is remember this acronym here. Now, what do you have? Okay, now a lot of them are not going to know what they have. So you're going to go into Humana.com. You want to make sure the browser up there is Humana.com, because if you go through Google or type in, sometimes you get rerouted, and there's like so many different sites with Humana. And go ahead and sign in up here. Once you sign in, the window is going to look like this. You're always going to use agent. And this is something you want to probably pull up when you go in every morning, so it's already up, ready to go. And I'm going to go ahead and type in my password here. Okay. All right. So once you get in and you go ahead and go in here, I'm going to show you how to get into Vantage. If it'll work, sometimes on Sunday evenings they're revamping or upgrading. And I'm going to send you a bunch of these, but there is a form here. Sorry about that. Here's what it looks like. It's called a sales appointment confirmation form. Every company has them, but you're welcome to use Humana's. I kind of like Humana's because it lets you put their Medicare number on there. And you can write all over this. And I'm going to show you one that I filled out. Just walk you through how this goes. So on this scope of appointment, when you present it to the person, you just tell them, before we get started, I need to document you're giving me permission to discuss these plans. And whatever you give me permission, I can discuss with you. That's simple. Now, if somebody's just unwilling to sign it, they're usually probably a shopper. I wouldn't spend a lot of time with them, but most people are going to be willing to sign this. What's great about this is if you go through everything compliantly, like I'm going to teach you, and you get to the very end and they're like, I got to go. I got a dog to feed or whatever. You have all their information right here. So you can, boom, just key it right into Sunfire or pull out a paper app, get a signature, and you've got everything. The Medicare number is always a unique number. Remember, it's got numbers, letters, their name. With Humana, they have to initial the boxes. You want to be sure they do this hospital indemnity, because I'm going to train you on that policy, and it's a good moneymaker for you. They sign it and their current date, and you sign in the current date, and then you've got to be at least 48 hours later for the appointment. If it was an exception, that would be a Walmart walk-in. They called you the last 4 days of the month or the enrollment period, or an inbound call, but that's only if you're doing telesales. And then I put for the plan represented MAPD, PDP, hospital cash. I even ask it, do you have a particular clinic preference, the clinic they use, so I know, are they a particular plan network that they need to go with, their email address. All of that is, do you have a cell phone, landline? You can just mark all over this, and you save this for up to 10 years for your records. The other thing you want to do, and that's when you wrap up the sale, and I'm going to give you a bunch of these as a member auth form. Particularly, you want to check all the above. if they'll let you, their information, and then you flip it over and they sign up here, and that agrees that if you were to discuss other products like annuities, life insurance, those kind of non-health related, non-Medicare related products, and they're your member, this covers you. The SAN number is particular to Humana, but you can put in UHC number if it's a UHC member. This form's Medicare approved, and these expire every 24 months. Now, I'm having a little bit of internet problems here, but when I get in here, I'll kind of show you. But the first thing you want to find out is what do they have. While you're pulling it up, you've got all their information right here. And sometimes it's a lot easier to kind of refer back. You don't have to keep asking them. I'll even text my V card to their number so they can save me in their phone and tell them, you know, only take my call, not the solicitor's. E stands for what do you enjoy? What do you like about it? You know, if somebody says, oh, I wouldn't change, I mean, I just love it. You kind of know that, well, you just kind of have to sell yourself more or less rather than the plan. And they might be willing to move within that carrier. A, alter. What would you change about it? D, are you the decision maker? Do you have a power of attorney? Is this person, are they not with it mentally where somebody else is handling their affairs? You don't want to go down the road and then somebody call you and say, hey, I'm the power of attorney. They shouldn't have made a decision there. And then simplify and go back over. Here's what we've talked about. You have a plan that has a high specialist copay, very little dental, no optical. You don't have any transportation to the doctors. I've got a plan as a broker that will help you in filling those gaps, okay? Now, here's an easy way. If you have the Medicare number, you go into Advantage, okay? Let's see if it's going to let me in. And if not, I'll send that to you in a separate training. Now, if they don't have the Medicare number, here's what I need. I need a social, okay? Now, this information that you're writing down is really sensitive. Medicare is very strict that you're not supposed to keep member information. But when it's a scope, you're able to do that for up to 10 years. So I would discourage you from putting socials on here. Write them on a pad that you give the client to take with them. So if you're with them, they don't have their Medicare number, you call me. I give you their Medicare number. And boom, you write it in here, okay? And this goes with you. And you're going to use that advantage. I'm going to do a separate training on how to look up what plan they have so you'll know what to take them or where to take them. And then you give them the paper with the social on it when they leave. Here you go with your business card. So I'm going to wrap that up for right now.